got shots early, got into a groove, and just kind of went from there.
Do you think they're so concerned with your bigs that maybe they were kind of willing to take a chance and leave you open? Plus the fact that Deville Smith didn't start the game, I thought it put them kind of in a psychological disadvantage.
Heck yeah. We don't take anyone for granted or any situations for granted, but there's no doubt about it, him being out of the lineup. He was a big reason we lost the previous matchup. And it's not a bad scheme to try to take our bigs away, and they still played really well. And I need to be at my best when that happens, because we can't just be all inside. We got to be able to attack it from the perimeter as well.
How were you able to come up with the big bucket whenever they were trying to make a run? I think of your 3-point play where you had the steal, the layup, get the foul, made the free throw. And I thought it was kind of a big thing. I think you got it back to double digits. It cut to 7. How were you able to come up with the big plays tonight when you have these other options available?
That was I think that was a pivotal point, like you said. I hit some outside shots, and how they were collapsing on the paint. I realized we were going to need a play like that, a transition play. And actually, we came out of the half, and I had a transition play, and I missed a layup. So I just, you never try to put yourself in that situation and think you're going to come out with that play, but it happened like that, and I think that was a big momentum shift.
On Monday, you obviously were confident. Seeing, that you wanted their fans out here. I guess some of them jumped on that a little bit today and thought that was cocky. And it probably was. You were very confident, very cocky with how you guys have been playing. You came out tonight, and did you make an effort to early get it going and to back up with, your confidence for Monday?
No doubt. At the end of the day, this is an athletic sport, and there are a lot of egos that go into it. And we have a lot of egos on our side, but at the same time, we have the ability to put those egos aside. And I don't think we did that in our first meeting. We had a bunch of egos, and a lot of our guys played well in the first meeting. But this time, collectively, we came together. And even though I was real hyped going into the meeting, and maybe might have said a little too much, the game played out better than I could have thought, and I'm really happy with the result.
From a momentum standpoint, how big is this for Saturday, going to play them?
I mean, gotta have it. Gotta have it. So, I don't know if there's anything in between with the momentum scale. If we lost it, we probably would have been done. If we won it, now we got a chance to tie for first place in conference.
Thank you, Kendall. Appreciate it.
Okay.
See you guys.
You hadn't,
Thanks, Dave.
you hadn't scored more than 15 against UNLV in 9 previous games. What was so different tonight?
Just getting started early, getting into a nice rhythm, and they showed a lot of attention to our big man, and I just took advantage of that. I took advantage of that aspect, and just playing with a lot of confidence. Like you said, even on Monday, I felt in a good groove, and I'm going to stick with that going into Saturday. So I'm all behind this team.
And then on the other side of the ball, defense. They scored 76 a month ago, 56 tonight. 20-point swing, especially coming to their place, is pretty big. Talk about what was different on that, guarding the ball screen, guarding the pick and roll defense. Talk about what happened.
That was it. We figured we can score on them. We figured we could score on them. They have a nice shot blocker inside and perimeter guys that are athletic. But we figured if we executed and were patient, we can score on them. So we really wanted to take away what they did at our place, and they scored a lot of points and in a lot of different ways. So I think we took away the 3-point shot well, and our post players did really well one-on-one, and that was the difference in the previous matchup to now.
All right, now to Saturday. You kind of mentioned that you guys needed tonight to head into Saturday, but Saturday's the team that everybody around the country has been talking about with this conference, and they're number 6. You guys are trailing them one spot in the standings right now. How big is Saturday, and have you had this one circled on the calendar for a while?
Obviously we're not going to just treat it like another game, but it's not the last game of our conference season. So we realize that it's another big one, and they're the one team that's ahead of us. So obviously it's a bigger proportion, but we're at our home, and we're going to treat it like it's another home game. But our crowd might not treat it like it's another home game. They might come out like UNLV did tonight, and but our Lobo basketball team is going to treat it like another game, like another must-win, and I expect Saturday to play out the way we expect it to.
Xavier Thames is a senior guard just like you. You guys are both playing for championships. You guys have both been through this. What can you say about the battle of Xavier Thames and Kendall Williams on Saturday night?
Oh man, he's a great player. He's a great player, and he's leading a team that really needs him to do everything he is doing in terms of on the defensive end, and then obviously with the scoring. So if we contain him, that'll be a big part. But they have a lot of versatile players. It's not just about Xavier Thames, just like it's not just about me. So it's going to come down to a whole team package on Saturday, and I have the most confidence in my team.